Hi YouTube.
Alright, YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews. Today I'm going to do a super quick review of the Audi A5 four-door sedan. I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's just it's a very quick review because some of the things are going to be similar to some of the cars I reviewed in the past. This is an S-Line, as you can see, but I'm going to go through some of the inside spacing and some of the inside interior kind of S-Line things that it comes with. And I'll talk to you a little bit about how this car is very similar to the A7. All right, with that, let's get at it. So this is the 2018 A5 S-Line four-door. Now, you might have seen in my other video when I did the RS5, it's a two-door, and the A5s that they typically had sent to the US in the past were two doors. But now they've gone to the four-door sedan look. And so if you look at it, it's a nice setup. It looks like a baby A7, actually. So when you look at it, the lines are very clean. This is the new facelift of 2018 car, so you'll see that the hood or the bonnet and the boot all matches the new styling. So as you can see from the wheels, it's pretty standard fare. I love the S-Line badging, and then on the bonnet or the hood, as we call it in the US, you see the kind of the detail. This is that new Audi thing. Again, I'm not sure I like it, but it makes it look a little bit more aggressive. So we are looking at this. We're gonna go inside real quick so you can see what the inside looks like. So the styling on the inside, what I find is the A5 setup, it is nice on the inside. The front is okay, but as you can see, like, I'm in here, but it's tight. My son had the seats kind of close up, but it's kind of an A4-ish hybrid, and because of the sloping roof of the roofline of the car, you don't get as much space. But I do like the seats, and we're gonna flip it around real quick. The Audi quality is outstanding. As you can see from the detail on it, again, this is kind of like the leatherette. This I do like, this wood grain. It's like real wood, very nice. It's the standard MMI setup, so you can see from here. Again, it's the virtual cockpit. I'm not gonna go into that. The thing that I do love about this car, though, is it has a full panoramic roof. And let's go to the back. We're going to do this really quickly because many of the things that I'm showing you in this one are exactly the same in the RS5 video that I did earlier. But I'm going to jump out and we're going to go to the other side. Now, when the car is actually set for me, it's nice. And because it's not the RS5 or an S5, it's very quiet when it starts. So, very quiet. The MMI setup and the virtual cockpit setup is very similar to the other ones. What I showed you in the RS5 video is that, remember when we changed the view here, that became a center dial and everything else is around it. And this one is just two large dials to get smaller, and that's on every screen that you're on. So every screen that you're on, it's like that. The AC thing, as I showed you, remember before, the soft touch buttons, I'm barely touching the soft touch buttons. The thing that Audi has to fix, and I think they did fix this with the new update to the A7, is that it's not touch screen. Meaning everything here, this, which I showed you before, is you click this, you can write here, which is nice, and then they have the buttons. But it's pretty standard, I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna try to jump in the back for you just so you can see it. I'm gonna pop the hood so we can look at the engine. So it's the Audi engine. It's the TSI engine, 6-cylinder. It's pretty quiet. It's running right now. I mean, it's probably loud for you, but it's pretty quiet. It's all running. Everything's covered. I don't think I really. Standard engine. But pretty much. Audi standard fare. Headlights on. Aggressive stance for the car. Looking nice. We're gonna go to the back. Now, I'm getting in here, but I can't get in here. I'm gonna show you. Look. The downside of this car, like you either get in this car because you want a sporty four-door car, or you got really little kids, is that you can't put adults in here if you have an adult, full-size adult, 6 foot or taller in the front. It just doesn't really accommodate. So you have to sit kind of a long ways across the seat. The headroom though is actually quite cool. Look at that. So I'm sitting in here, my head doesn't hit. Even though it's a sloping roof like the A7, my head does not hit. And I'm gonna show you when I open up the boot or the trunk. I'll show you how that works. But it is passenger seating for 5 back here. So it's passenger seating for 5, and you can control the temperature here, and it has heated seats in the rear, which is actually quite cool. But yeah, and like I said, the materials feel really nice. So we're gonna pop open the trunk and you can look at it. So let's jump out. All right, again, shout out to the folks Audi of Arlington for letting me borrow this car. But as you can see, the trunk is pretty big, and it's the fastback, just like on the A7, fastback model. So that means that it gives you a lot of ability to put stuff in here. And this is, as you from looking at the mats, this is brand new. I mean, the mats are brand new. Nothing's been uncovered yet. This car is like new. But I'm gonna jump around so you can see me in the back. Ooh, a lot of room. The only thing that is kind of weird about this one is that this is here versus coming up like in the A7 that comes up, so you got to pull that out. But I'm in here, and if I wanted to get really in here, I could get in here. So big size boot of the car, pretty nice. Got the privacy cover to cover everything. If I bought, oh, it's about to start raining. If I bought this car with tinted out. Well, that's it for your boy GB Reviews. I did a quick review of the A5 S-Line 4-door, which is over here. Great car. I like it a lot. I think it's a good car if you needed a affordable mid-size sedan. The list price, I'll drop it in there. I'll drop a picture of the price and all the options. And you know, catch me next time. It's your boy GB Reviews. I'm out.
Subscribe right below. Subscribe right below. Subscribe right below. Subscribe right below.